with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. And so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. Now here's Rose. He takes it in, uses the glass on the layup. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Now here's Rose. Sweet little floater. Rose has gotten his second bucket of the game.
I mean, what is there to say about that finish other than, wow.
Back to Doncic. From behind the arc. Rose grabs the board. Chicago with the ball. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla, who told me that one key will be holding James Harden in check. He said they don't want to let Harden get too much penetration, and when he does drive the lane, they're going to shade him left and force him into his weaker right hand. It's a strategy teams have used on Harden before, so we'll see how effective it is tonight.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And the three-pointer goes.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Nice shot by Turner.
They've come out strong, 3 of their first 4 to start the game.
One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive. Both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league. And it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades. Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
Doncic, no good. And here's Chicago. For 3, Powell gets the 3 to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Back to Whitmore. The 3. Again, the miss by Boston. Bulls leading by 4. Rose with it, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Here's Durant, and they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Durant's got 5 points.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Buzelis. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
And that's a well-timed play with Buzelis ready to catch and finish.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now here's Doncic. An aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game. Fires for 3. That one's off. He's 0 for 3 now. Chicago leading. Over to the wing. Inside. Here's Alexander Walker. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. And that sends Luka Doncic to the free throw line. It's going to be on Naz Reid. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Counted from distance. He's got 6.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Outside Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Fighting for those points. The beard playing tough.
Left side White. Horford outside. And here's Doncic outside. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 5 now.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So,
well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Chicago ahead, up by 4, and we'll get things started in the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
so far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
Pass to Hauser. Back to Durant. Offensive rebound. Bulls leading by 4. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Screen by Durant. Back to Pritchard. Horford outside. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Chicago with the ball. To the inside. Here's Nevin. Kevin Durant pulls it in. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it.
Screen by Durant. On the wing, Durant. Again, the miss by Boston.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Levitt. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Pass to Williams. No good on the triple. So it's Boston now. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail. That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And Hayward has got the ball here for Boston. Here's Pritchard. Back to Durant. Uncovered. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Durant's got 6 here in the quarter.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Bulls trail by 4. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Out to the right wing. Back to Harden.
2 minutes.
Boston pulls it in. Doncic outside. Pass to Horford. Nice move. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Now Reed. Can they get it? And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Doncic. Reed with the rebound. The Bulls trail by 6. And the basket by Dosunmu. Dosunmu's got his first 2 points of the night.
Don't you forget, Harden's won an assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
Powell with a steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And Powell with the stuff.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
How about the bounce?
We could call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
The ultimate weapon offensively. Harden just draws so much attention.
It's his first trip to the line. Chicago making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, there are usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Rose can't connect. Boston leading by 5. Doncic outside. Back to Durant. Misses from close range. Good if it goes. The shot off that time. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Boston out in front, leading by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. There's the triple. KD splashes the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Reed. Back to Rose. 6 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Celtics lead by 11. Durant with it. Picked up by Rose. Oh, stolen by Harden. Rose with the bucket. Rose has gotten his third basket of the night.
Well, you see, the ability to get the ball where it needs to go is what really stands out regarding Buzelis.
Outside Durant. Off the mark there with a 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Graham.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
Outside Durant. Pass to White. The kick to Durant. Doncic outside. Lets it fly. Reed with the rebound. The Bulls trail by 6. With the teardrop. And he sinks the layup. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
I'm just going to say this. I don't think the average fan understands how strong Harden is. He has no problem finishing through contact with those wide shoulders.
Pass to White. There's a screen by Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
To the paint. Here's Powell. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Rebound, Boston. They've led by as many as 11. There's a screen by Turner. Durant with it. Kicks it to Doncic. Beyond the arc. Buzelis grabs the board.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Outside Reed. From outside the arc. The rebound by Turner. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 6-point lead. Easy money for KD inside.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams changing it up here. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Nevitt. Banked it in off the glass.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Celtics lead by 6. Outside Whitmore. Kicks it to Doncic. Rebounded by Green.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's Nevitt. He's averaging about 6 points per game. On the wing, Jones. Here's Nevitt. Back to Jones. The 3-ball. Doncic grabs the miss.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Pritchard. And here's Whitmore. And yep, it's good. Whitmore's got 10 points.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Nevitt. Oh, stolen by Turner. It's a one-on-one situation. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Yeah, good awareness from Turner and an excellent job coming away with the steal.
Pass to Williams. Here's Nevitt. Got it. Nevitt's got his second bucket of the night.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
On the wing, Whitmore. And he converts the layup. Whitmore's gotten 4 this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Kevin Durant.
The Bulls, 39.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Bulls trail by 10. Now Rose. High post Reed. Back to Rose. Outside Reed. Fires the 3. Boston pulls it in. Outside Whitmore. Knocked loose. Back to Horford. Oh, getting it done. Horford gets it to go.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Powell outside. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
Another assist in the career of D. Rose.
Here's Whitmore. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. The Bulls trail by 9. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another thing that's impressed me has been their consistency with their two-point jump shots, getting it done from the mid-range. Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there. And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go into the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Scans the floor, runs the picks. Harden executes nicely.
Right side Durant. From downtown. And again, Boston with the triple.
And he's quickly up to 4 made threes in this game. Sheesh, get this man the rock.
Pass to Harden. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Now here's Powell. Guarded by Doncic. Outside Durant. Takes the 3. They get it back. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the 3. Durant's got 6 here in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Durant draws the double. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That'll be a second foul of the game. And there's 1:45 left to the 4th. Outside White. Launches it. Outside Durant. Back to Doncic. Clock at 6. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. There's the 3. That doesn't go either for Durant. Bulls trail by 14. Bulls up. High post. Out to Powell. Fires the 3. Boston pulls it in. Boston on offense. Big run right now for him. 11-2.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Celtics.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kevin Durant.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. This one for 3. Durant with another miss. Three-pointer, Buzelis. We see the Celtics taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans.
Canadian goose. I know you lose them, how you get them, I won't take it. Yeah, I told them I make money, money don't make. Change my life for being me, so why would I fake? They try to take my flow, don't with no plagiarists. We could solve it if that's the problem. I was getting guala, I said promo. I was rocking babes when I seen y'all rocking times. When you feel like this, no, you wouldn't even change your flaws. Took my time to get this shine, but I still skipped the line. I realized the still on my mind, I guess the divine. And yeah, I could do this myself, that's dead or alive. And yeah, you can care about just yourself if you picking sides. Thinking that they gang, they not even squad. Yeah, I told them if you getting played, then you play the part. Really, I know I can't change my ways, you know who we are. Talking crazy, now he in the sky. Told him pick it.
This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, you know how we on it, they know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming. We party at night and go home in the morning. Shorty is watching, she know that I'm on her. Got me excited, she know that I want her. Tell me your price, she want me to spoil her. She don't like rappers, she only ballers. This for the city, this for the boroughs. They saying that I'm the Tupac of my borough. We had to get it, we had to hustle. Couldn't just sit and watch our family struggle. See me outside, they know that I'm thorough. Never been weak, it had to be muscle. I'm from a city that nobody trusts. You get money, so even your haters will love you. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come in my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, this for the that live in my city. This is for Ricky. Soon as you step in the city, you notice who rep in the city. Stay in my city, never do play with my city, cause that ain't okay in my city. Flying, babies is mothers is crying, pray for my city. Look how we move, standing on business. All of these shoes, you never gon' miss us. Riding farms with that if I like her, I'm probably gon' this for the city, this for the ones that ain't make it. Screaming out, we made it, feel we the greatest. Show we nothing to play with and give them a reason to hate it. This for my city, this for my city, this for the town, this for the town, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown. This for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, 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 this for my homies and brothers, they know that I love them, I got them, I'm holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, I promise, I'll show you around. This for my city, this for my city, you know how we on it, they know how we coming. Visit my city, we thank you for coming, we party at night, go home in the morning. This for my city, this for my city, this for my city, we thank you for coming, we thank you for coming. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
Échale ganas, mija. Lista, ponte viva. Los tiempos duros pasarán, no te rindas. Tienes que ser